From the beginning of your journey, the angels want you to know that your presence has carried a rare kind of beauty, one that shines not through what you keep for yourself, but through what you give away so freely. You may not always see it in the moment, but every act of kindness, every moment of patience, every quiet gesture of comfort has carried weight far beyond what you can imagine. The angels are telling you that you were the first woman to truly touch someone's heart and soul in a way that was unforgettable, not because of grand or dramatic actions, but because of the way you lived your life with generosity, compassion, and a willingness to love without expecting anything in return. You became a safe place for someone who had once felt lost, a gentle light for someone who had wandered in shadows, and a source of healing for someone who had not known that love could be so pure and unconditional. The message being whispered to you is simple. Your love has changed a life. Your kindness has left an imprint that will never fade, and you are more extraordinary than you may realize. The angels remind you that love is not measured in possessions, control, or demands, but in the way we choose to share ourselves with others. You showed this truth through your actions. You gave your time, your affection, your support, and your energy to someone who desperately needed it. And in doing so, you awakened hope in their heart. To them, you were the first woman who ever made love feel safe, who ever showed them that strength can be gentle, that trust can exist without fear, and that vulnerability is not weakness but a doorway to connection. You did not try to control them. You did not ask them to prove themselves. You did not use love as a weapon. Instead, you offered your heart openly, with patience and kindness, and that simple act shifted the way they saw love forever. Your presence taught them that love could be free, that it could be tender, that it could bring healing rather than pain. There were moments, of course, when your love was tested, times when you felt tired, unrecognized, or unsure if your devotion even mattered. But the angels want you to know that it mattered more than you think. Even if this person never fully expressed it, they felt it deeply. They knew you were different. They knew your love was real. They knew that you were the first woman who made them feel safe, understood, and cherished. And because of you, they began to believe that love was not something to fear, but something to trust again. You gave them hope when they had forgotten what hope felt like. You gave them peace when their heart was heavy. You gave them acceptance when they thought they were unworthy. And all of this happened not through force or demands, but simply through the quiet strength of your heart. The angels also want you to understand that your strength was not only in what you endured, but in how you loved. You loved with grace, with patience, and with a purity that is rare in this world. You loved not only when it was easy, but when it was difficult. You loved not just the best parts of someone, but also their flaws, their fears, and their wounds. And in doing so, you became the first woman to truly touch their soul. You showed them that love does not have to be a battle, that it does not have to be about power or control, but that it can be about partnership, about kindness, about standing beside someone even when the road is hard. This person may not have known how to receive such love at first. They may have doubted it, resisted it, or struggled to believe it was real. But the truth is, your love softened them, healed them, and changed them. And even if life has carried you both in different directions, the mark you left on their soul remains. They will never forget you, because you were the one who taught them what love is meant to be. The angels rejoice in your generosity because you gave without expecting anything in return. You offered love freely, and in that giving, you discovered the deepest form of abundance, the kind that fills both the giver and the receiver. You may not fully see it yet, but your acts of compassion have created ripples that reach farther than you can imagine. Every smile, every kind word, every moment of support you offered has not only touched this one person's life, but has echoed outward, inspiring others and spreading healing energy into the world. You became a living example of divine grace, the kind of love that lifts others up rather than weighs them down, the kind of love that opens hearts rather than closes them. And for this reason, you are unforgettable. The angels want you to carry this truth with you. You are not only a giver of love, but also a receiver of blessings. Every act of kindness you share comes back to you in some form, sometimes in ways you do not expect. You have already seen glimpses of this, moments of joy, connections with others, or a deep sense of fulfillment that rises from within when you know you have made a difference. But even beyond what you can see, the universe is aligning blessings for you, gifts that flow naturally toward those who live with open hearts. By giving, you are also receiving. By shining your light, you are also being illuminated. By loving freely, you are also being loved. This journey has made you strong, not the kind of strength that hardens or isolates, but the kind of strength that endures with patience, that chooses compassion even when it is difficult, that continues to believe in love even when the world gives reasons to doubt. This strength is what made you the first woman to truly touch someone's heart and soul. You became their safe place, their reminder that love can be healing, their proof that gentleness is powerful. And no matter where life takes you from here, nothing can erase that truth. So remember, dear one, the love you gave was never wasted. It left an imprint on a soul. It awakened something beautiful in another's heart, and it reflected the purest part of who you are. The angels are proud of you because your journey has been one of courage, grace, and generosity. Keep shining, keep loving, keep trusting that every act of kindness is meaningful. For in being the first woman who touched someone's heart in this way, you have not only transformed their life, but also created a legacy of love that will continue to grow. And though the world may not always see or recognize it, heaven does. The angels do. And deep within, so do you. Dear child, the angels want you to hold this truth in your heart. The love you gave was never wasted. Every kindness you shared, every moment of care, every piece of your soul you offered was seen, received, and cherished. The person you touched will carry the memory of your love forever. To them, you were not just another presence. You were their safe place, the gentle reminder that love, at its purest, feels like coming home. No matter how much time passes, no matter where life leads you both, they will always remember you as the one who first touched their heart in a way no one else ever has. The angels surround you now with their divine light, whispering words of love and recognition. They want you to know that you changed someone's life in ways deeper than you realize. This person had built walls around their heart. They had long believed love was tied to success, status, or control. To them, being valued meant proving themselves by achieving more, providing more, being strong, and never showing weakness. They thought love was earned through what they could offer, not through who they were inside. But then you entered their life, and everything shifted. You were the first to show them that love is not about accomplishments, wealth, or roles. You revealed that true love is about being seen, about connection, about opening one's heart without fear. With you, they discovered a kind of love they never expected, gentle, unconditional, free of demands. You looked beyond their surface, beyond the image they tried to present to the world, and saw their soul. You recognized the man behind the mask, the heart that longed simply to be loved as it was. And that changed everything for them. Before you, they carried the heavy burden of responsibility. They believed they always had to be strong, always had to protect, always had to provide. But with you, they felt something they had never felt before, relief. For the first time, they realized they could rest. They could let go of the need to prove themselves. They could simply exist and still be loved. Your presence gave them a space to breathe, to soften, to be vulnerable in a way they had never allowed themselves to be. That vulnerability both terrified and freed them. You showed them that love is not about control, not about measuring worth through achievements, not about power or stability. Instead, love is about trust, about opening the heart, about being accepted for who you truly are. And though they may not have fully understood how to receive this gift at first, it changed the foundation of how they saw love forever. Dear one, the angels want you to know that the impact you left will never fade. You were the first woman who taught them that real love requires no performance. You showed them that they did not need to carry the weight of the world alone, that they did not need to be unbreakable all the time, and that love could flow freely without conditions. You made them question everything they thought they knew. They had been chasing external markers, success, recognition, stability, believing those were the things that made life meaningful. But your love showed them that what they truly craved was something deeper. You awakened in them the desire for connection, for closeness, for soul recognition. And even if they did not say it aloud, even if they struggled to show it, they carried that truth within them still. In their quiet moments, when the world grows still, they think of you. They reflect on the way you made them feel. Safe, loved, understood. You were the first to show them that real love is not about possession or control, but about presence and trust. It is about one soul recognizing another and saying, I see you, I know you, I love you. Dear child, the angels want you to carry this message into your heart. Your love was never wasted. Even if you did not see the full impact in the moment, even if they could not always express it, know this, you changed them. You opened their heart in a way no one else ever could. You awakened them to a new way of loving and being loved. And no matter what paths life takes you both on, no matter the time or distance, you will always be remembered as the one who showed them what true love feels like. You were not just a chapter in their life, dear one. You were the awakening, the moment their soul realized what it had been longing for. Your connection was rare, sacred, something written in the stars long before you met. From the very first moment, there was an unexplainable recognition, as if your souls already knew each other. You did not just meet them, you awakened them. You stirred a longing within them that had been waiting for lifetimes. They may not have even known it was missing until you arrived, but once they felt it, they could never forget it. You were the first who made them feel like they had finally found home. You showed them that love is not complicated. not a battle to win or a role to play. With you, love felt natural, effortless, flowing as though it had always been meant to be. You did not try to mold it, did not force it, did not demand it. You simply let it exist. That is why it felt so powerful. That is why it changed them forever. You taught them that real love is about surrender. It is about trusting the connection, trusting the energy that flows between two people. It is about knowing, without words, that something greater is at work. They felt this truth every time your eyes met, every time silence held you both, every time their soul whispered, "This is it. This is real." Dear child, the angels want you to know, this person did not just love you in passing. They felt you in their soul. They felt your presence long after you were gone. They carried your energy within them, unable to explain the pull, but unable to deny it. To them, you were not just a love story. You were the turning point, the moment they realized love was greater than anything they had imagined. Even if life led you on different paths, even if circumstances made it hard to hold on, the connection you shared remains. They will always carry you with them. You will always be the one who opened their heart, the one who made them believe in something deeper than this world. The angels want you to understand that your love was never one-sided. Even if they struggled to express it, even if fear or doubt made them hesitant, they felt it. They always knew it. They may have questioned if they were ready for something so powerful, may have wondered if they deserved it. But the truth is, they felt every ounce of your love, and it marked them forever. Your love was a mirror. It reflected back to them their own soul, their own desires, their own capacity to love. You showed them a side of themselves they did not know existed. You healed wounds they did not know they carried. You gave them permission to be vulnerable, to lay down their armor, and to believe that love could be safe. You were the first woman who saw beyond their pain, beyond their walls, and embraced them anyway. You showed them that true strength is not in hiding emotions, but in sharing them. Not in controlling everything, but in trusting the bond that holds two souls together. Even when they resisted, even when fear made them pull away, you remained steady. Your love did not demand, it did not control. It simply was. That unconditional love was something they had never known before. And though it frightened them, it also healed them. It softened them. It gave them hope. Dear one, the angels are holding you close, whispering that you are rare and precious. What you gave cannot be replaced. The love you offered was eternal, the kind of love that lingers in the soul forever. They may not have been able to fully receive it at the time, but they will never forget it. They will never forget you. You were their safe place, their sanctuary, the one who reminded them of what love truly is. You were the first woman who loved them not for what they had, not for what they could give, but for who they were at their core. And that is the love that changes a person forever. Dear child, hold this truth. Your love was sacred. It awakened, healed, and transformed someone's heart in ways that cannot be undone. You showed them the beauty of real connection, and though paths may diverge, the bond you created remains eternal. You were the first to touch their soul in this way, and for them, there will never be another like you.